Loves, hello, hi. I'm all over the place at the moment. I just looked at the clock and it was 5:55, so I was like, oh shit, let's go. Welcome, welcome, welcome to our free money webinar. Hi, Crystal. I didn't title this yet, but today we're going to be talking about some next level fucking stuff about manifesting money that I have never before taught. I'm just pulling up my notes right now. Today, we're going to be talking about a few things. I'm going to give you guys a minute to tune in. I'm going to invite some people to join us. And as you're tuning in, go ahead and say hello in the comments below. Let me know what you're grateful for today, what your intention is, and where you're tuning in from. Hi, Beth. Hi, Cindy. Let me know if it's too loud right now. I have all my windows open, so if it's too loud, I can shut my windows. For those of you that haven't seen my view yet of my new place, let me make sure you can see down there. The water, it's right there. I think you can see that. There's also a person down there walking their dog. Let me know if you guys can hear me okay though. Let me go ahead and title this video. We're going to be talking about some next level money manifestation. Never before taught content. Let's get it. Give me some love if you're on live. Never before, can't type. Never before taught content. Thank you everyone for all the love about moving into my dream apartment. It's fucking beautiful. Can't even believe that this already happened this quick. I didn't think I would be able to manifest living on the ocean for some time, but it happened. And all the things that I did to manifest this, I spoke about briefly in yesterday's live, but I'll talk some more about it today. So as you're tuning in, I'm going to get started in just a minute. So as you're tuning in, go ahead and let me know where you're tuning in from, what you're grateful for, what your intention is, and yeah, what your intention is for this lesson today. And we'll get started in just a minute. I feel like we need some little background music. Let me know if you guys can hear me okay, like I mentioned. And we'll start in just a second. And if you're listening to the replay, type in #replay in the comments below. I just saw the comments come in just now. Beth says she's grateful for her family. Hi, Cindy. So beautiful. Where's my room, says Cindy. Right here, girl. All right. So let me just pull up some little music. Can everybody hear me okay? Send me some emojis if you can hear me okay. Otherwise, I'll close the windows so that it's not too loud. I'm going to pull up some binaural beats to ground my crazy ass in to the present moment. And if you're just tuning in, go ahead and say in the comments below where you're tuning in from, what you're grateful for today, and what your intention is, what you hope to learn from today's video. And if you're tuning into the replay, let us know the same things and let us know #replay. Grateful for God and good family. Yes, Beth is tuning in from South Carolina. Shout out to all my South Carolina people. That is where I am from. Jessie Poo, aka me. I grew up in South Carolina, but then I decided to become a gypsy and travel the world, and then I ended up staying in Southern California. All right, let's go ahead and get into it. I'm really excited because this is never before taught content about manifesting money. I talk about these things very briefly in our money and chakras course, but I haven't taught this before. So this will be like a sneak peek training into what's happening in our new fucking course that is so next level, that will change your life. And you'll want to stay on to the end because I will stay open, or I will stay on to answer any questions that you have. You can ask me questions about how I manifested this apartment. You can ask me questions about anything about money. You can ask me questions about anything. If it's inappropriate, I will not answer it, but I don't think we have any weirdos like that in our community. And I'm a pretty inappropriate person at times, so. All right, let's get into it. So today we're going to talk about two of the biggest things that you can do to manifest your desires. First, we're going to talk about taking aligned action, and then we're going to talk about removing your blocks. There's many different steps to manifestation, but essentially it's taking the right actions, working on your mindset, and removing the blocks from your chakras. There's other bits and pieces to that, like asking for help, surrendering control, keeping the faith. But to me, those are just like the smaller bite-sized parts of manifestation. And I've told this story many times before, but I've lived a life of abundance for a while now, and I was able to manifest money, but it was like every time I manifested money, I would get almost to my next level. I would get almost to multi-six figures, and I would self-sabotage myself. Give me some emojis if you've ever done that before, if you've ever self-sabotaged. This could be with money, this could be with relationships, this could be with anything. And what happens when we self-sabotage is it's our ego freaking the fuck out, because our ego doesn't like change. Our ego's job, I feel like my hat looks funny today. Our ego's job is to protect us and keep us safe. So we must push through that, and we must also discover what it is that's truly blocking us. And what really changed everything for me is because I've known about the law of attraction and manifestation since 2014, and it's changed my life. I grew a six-figure business. I just launched another business 6 months ago, and it's going to hit six figures this month. So I've done all these things, but the reason why, because before it took me 2 years to get to a six-figure business, and the reason why, I'm going to do a whole other live on this. Let me put this in my notes. The reason why I'm getting my business to six figures in 6 months, I'm going to do a live on that, my new business, is because of doing the chakra work. That was the missing link for me with everything I ever learned before about manifestation and manifesting money. And the reason why the chakra work is so important is because these emotions, they get stuck in our body. And if you don't know what chakras are, essentially they're energy centers in our body. So manifestation is a mind and a body practice. And I say this in literally every video where I talk about money and manifestation, but you can't just affirm your way to what you desire. What do I mean by that? If you're saying, I'm a millionaire, I'm a six-figure earner, I am debt-free, whatever it is you're saying as your affirmation, but somewhere in your body, you're not believing it to be true, you're going to block yourself. So that's why chakra work is so fucking important. And that's why I teach chakra work in every single one of our courses, every single one of our group coaching programs, our one-on-one coaching programs, mastermind that I'm creating right now to launch next month. That's why I teach it in everything. So first we're going to talk about removing the blocks. And I'm going to get you guys to interact with me because I want to know what it is that's blocking you. And this is a safe space. The reason I want to know what's blocking you is because I want to help you create a new empowering story in place of this old one, and to figure out where you're blocked, what chakra is blocked, and why. And the thing with our chakras, if you're not familiar, is when one chakra is blocked, they are all blocked. So when we have our manifestation, we plant it in here up in the 5D, up here, right? Which would be in line with our crown chakra. So when that manifestation, when we think of it, we have to birth it down through all of our chakras, through the root chakra, which is on the bottom, the base of our spine, to manifest it into physical reality. So if one of our chakras here on this line is blocked, they're all going to be blocked, and your manifestation cannot come down into physical reality. So first we're going to talk about removing the blocks. Like I said, I'm going to get you guys to interact by sharing what you feel is blocking you, and I'll guide you through this. And then next, after we talk about that, we are going to talk about, where did I go in my notes? I just lost myself. Sorry, guys. We're going to talk about, I'm sorry, I just am totally spacing out in my notes. Okay. Second, we're going to talk about the aligned action part. My bad. See, I'm a human too. I'm real. So first we're going to talk about removing blocks, and then we're going to talk about aligned action. So first, let's talk about removing our blocks. Like I talked about, affirmations only work if I'm just deleting my notes that I've already said, that way I can be more organized. Affirmations only work if your chakras are unblocked. So a lot of people give up on saying affirmations and doing all this work towards manifestation. They give up because they don't see the results. And that's because you have to remove the blocks, like I've been saying a million times. So the first thing I want to talk about is writing out your limiting beliefs. And this is where we're going to get interactive. So I want to know, for those of you that are on live, And if you're listening to the replay, you can also type it in the comments and I'll go back and reply back to your comments within the next day or so. Let me know, why do you feel you can't have what it is that you desire? And I will give you an example. This is what I had to do myself when I manifested this apartment on the water. This apartment cost a lot more than places I've paid for in the past. And I've been paying a pretty big number for rent the last almost 4 years. But this was more than that. So I was kind of freaking out. I was like, oh my God, what if I can't afford that? What if something happens and like I can't continue to afford that? I was freaking the fuck out. So then I asked myself, Jess, is this actually true? So ask yourself some empowering questions about what your fears are, what your limiting beliefs are. So I asked myself, no, that's not actually true. Like, okay, I had a rough year before with finances and business where I wasn't making as much as I used to, but that doesn't mean that's going to happen again. And that was creating a block in my root chakra because I was not feeling safe and secure because of what happened in the past. So I did a lot of root chakra work, and the chakra work is what I teach in the courses like I've been talking about. We give you journaling prompts and all of that. But if you're feeling not safe or not secure around money, here's a journaling prompt for you. Journal about, why do you feel unsafe? Why do you not feel secure? And what would you need in your life to make you feel more secure? And then here's an extra bonus one. Journal all the times that the universe has had your back and things have worked out, even when you had no fucking idea how it was going to work out. Root chakra work. And I'm telling you, once you do that, once I did that, and I asked myself, is this actually true? I started asking myself all of these empowering questions. I was like, whoa, I'm getting chills everywhere right now. The universe has always had my motherfucking back. And the one time that I went through a bad situation, it's because I had to get there, because then I became a money manifestation expert. And now I can teach everybody how to not go through that, how to really get this down, you know? So tell me in the comments below, what are your limiting beliefs? Why do you feel that you can't have what it is you desire? And if you guys are too shy to put this in the comments, that's fine. I'll just keep going and flowing with it. But what I do, I talked about this on yesterday's live video. I write down all of my limiting beliefs and fears every time they come up. And sometimes this might be 100 times in a fucking day. I had to do it this morning with like 10 different things that came up I was freaking out about. But once you put it onto paper, or I type it on my computer, so however you want to put it out, like, you don't do this in your head. It's not as powerful. It doesn't work the same way. Journaling is where it's at. This is where the journaling prompts I give in the courses, this is where clients get next fucking level results and shift quick as fuck. So like I was saying, I do this every time it comes up. So you're going to write out your limiting beliefs. You're going to ask your empowering questions. Is this actually true? No, it's not fucking true. Then you're going to write out a new empowering story. Write out what you want to be true. Start telling yourself that story every day, and then figure out which one of your chakras is blocked. And I'm going to give you guys a quiz. I don't usually do this, but I'm feeling generous today. Let me just pull it up really quick. I teach this way more in depth in our courses, but there's a quick tool that you can use to figure out which one of your chakras is blocked. So then you're going to do the chakra work, and the chakra work is what I teach about. There we go. Did I go away? Beth says there you are. I hope you guys can still hear me. So that quiz is in the comments below. Figure out which one of your chakras is blocked and go from there. And start doing that work daily. Start doing the limiting belief work daily. And when you write out your limiting beliefs, at the end of it, you're going to do what is called the Hawaiian Ho'oponopono prayer, which is essentially writing out, thank you, I love you, I'm sorry, I'm willing to see this differently. So it's thanking the universe for the information, because anytime your fears and limiting beliefs come up, it's the universe showing you what it is that's blocking you. So celebrate that shit. Thank you, I love you. So it's loving it. It's not being mad at it. You're forgiving it. You're forgiving yourself for beating yourself up about it. And saying, I'm willing to see this differently. That's how you manifest a different result in your life. Because if you're not willing to change your mindset, and if you're not willing to see things differently and expand your horizon, you can't manifest a different situation in your life. You're going to keep spinning your wheels and manifesting the same shit over and over again. So let me know if you guys have questions about that. I'm going to keep moving on, but type any questions that you have in the comments below. So the second part to getting rid of these blocks is something that I call quantum leaping. And you may have heard this before. I teach this briefly in our course, but there's going to be bonus lessons where I go in depth on all of these things I'm talking about today in our elite version of our new course, which I'll talk about at the end. But quantum leaping, this is a process where essentially you are jumping from one reality to another, which that might sound really woo-woo and out there. But everything's energy. There's multiple realities happening all around us. And even if you don't believe that, essentially, whenever you manifest something, you are quantum leaping into that new version of you. So it's moving quickly past what's blocking you into what you want. So literally, it took me, well, I would say a few days total to manifest this apartment. But I had to do a lot of processes. And I had to figure out, who do I need to be to step into that energy of someone who already lives at a fucking apartment on the water in Southern California? Brand new apartment, just built. Who do I need to be? How would I think? How would I act? How would I show up in my life each day? How would I dress? How would I speak? How would I show up in my business? How would I show up on social media? I asked myself all these questions. And then the next thing that you do is you journal it out and you act as if it's already yours. So what I did is I sat down with my handy dandy journal and I wrote out how it felt to live in this apartment. I'm getting chills everywhere. This is before I didn't even know if I was going to get approved for the place yet. No fucking idea. But I wrote it out. I wrote specifically how it was going to feel. I'm laughing. I'll tell you why in a second. When I went out onto the patio each morning with my coffee and saw the water right there, I have a little stuffed animal because I got rid of my pets, my two lovely cats. My parents now have them because I was doing the wanderlust thing and moving around the last few years. So I have a pet, stuffed animal, Zeke. He's adorable. So I envisioned Zeke sitting on my little bed, looking out at the patio. Sounds corny, but it works. I was detailed as fuck, essentially, is the point that I'm trying to make. And I stepped into that energy. I journaled out as much as I could about how it would feel to live in this place, how it would feel to wake up to it. What would I hear? What would I smell? What would I see? Journal all that out. And then close your eyes and meditate. Visualize that. I can feel it right now, even though I'm sitting here, but like I can still feel the energy. Feel that fucking energy in your body as if it's already yours. And that is when you shift to that energy and you quantum leap. But again, first you must identify what's blocking you. So this is like the second part of that process. You figure out what's blocking you first with your mindset by looking at your limiting beliefs. Then you look at your chakras and figure out which chakra is blocked. Then you quantum leap by stepping into the energy and acting as if it's already yours. Because here's the thing. All of your desires, they are already yours. Anytime you have an idea of something you want to manifest and it's planted up here in the heavens, the angels and all of your guides and God and the universe, they all start working on it for you. And the only thing that's stopping you from getting it is the belief that you can't have it, you're not worthy, or that it's not coming. Again, this is why we must look at our limiting beliefs and fears in our mindset. Let me know if you guys have questions about anything that I've said so far, because we're moving on to the second piece to this, which is taking aligned action. And the reason why I'm creating a whole entire bonus lesson on this and our new elite program is because a lot of clients that I work with and a lot of people that talk to me on social media that are desiring breakthrough in their life, a lot of people are spinning their wheels. You're taking action, you're taking action, you're taking action, but you're not getting the results that you desire. Hit me up with some emojis if you've ever been there. I'm going to take a sip of water. Let me know that you guys can still hear me too. So I've been there before too, where everything I was doing, I was spinning my wheels, nothing was changing. First of all, it was because my chakras were blocked. But second of all, it was because I wasn't taking the proper actions. Or I was taking actions out of fear with a scarcity mindset. So here's an example. This past weekend, I was so fucking exhausted and wiped out from moving and having 2 people visit me. And I had a lot of business stuff that I needed to catch up on because I didn't work most of last week because I literally had not much time at all in my schedule. I did what I could. So on the weekend, I really wanted to get some work done. But I was exhausted and I was like, I can't fucking work. And for a minute, I started to go into panic mode about, oh my God, I live in this new place. The rent's a lot more. I need the money. But then I was like, no. I'm not going to show up for my clients in that energy. I'm not going to show up for potential clients in that energy because I know the money's already mine. The money's already coming in and it doesn't actually matter. I know I'm always supported. So I didn't even let myself go there. So I'm telling you guys that so that you know, no matter how abundant you are, no matter how much money you have, we all have our shit. We all have our fears. This is an ongoing, lifelong process. We have to do this work daily. We never stop. When you stop, that's when you get a roller coaster up and down results. So back to the aligned action. So instead of working this last weekend, I'm going to send this video to my girl April because I know she's going to need to hear this. And this I'm actually talking about in our group call tomorrow, which is a bonus for you if you sign up with the early bird special for a new course, which I'll talk about at the end. But when you're taking action out of the place of scarcity, like, oh my God, I have to do this or I'm not going to have money. I have to do this or I'm not going to have a relationship. I have to do this or I'm not going to lose weight. You're not going to get what you want. So here's some perfect examples. I work out less than I ever have in my life, but I've been like at my ideal body for the last few months with trying less and eating more food. Another example is I work less now than I ever have in my life, but I make more money than I ever have in my life because I'm taking aligned action. I'm not forcing myself to do stuff. I don't do anything that doesn't feel good to me, and I delegate shit that I don't like fucking doing, but that has to be done. And delegating doesn't have to be complicated. Like literally, it was like $80 to get someone to come clean my house. I found a meal delivery so that I don't have to cook all the time. It's simple things like that. And if you have the mindset, I can't afford to delegate, then you're not in the abundance mindset. Because when you outsource, you're getting rid of something that's clogging up your energy and creating energy leaks and blocks. So when you get rid of that and outsource that, you're freeing up energy so that you have more energy to do what it is that you enjoy. And why is this so important? It's because success is 80% mindset and only 20% action. This is from Tony Robbins. And I would add in there that with the 80%, that's the chakra work too. The chakra work and the mindset work. But only 20% of it is action. So this is why in all of my courses and how I live my life, I teach how self-care is the most important. Your vibration is the most important. So taking action isn't always the best thing to do. And also, if you have your own business and you're trying to create more money, you really need to look at what activities are you doing that are producing the income and spend your time doing those things and get rid of the things like scrolling social media or whatever it is that aren't producing income. Now this could apply like if you have like a 9-to-5 job as well. I'm trying to think of an example. Okay, if you have a 9-to-5 job and you want to start a new business, but you feel exhausted because you spend all of your free time cooking and cleaning, then those would be energy leaks, and that would be something that you could take off of your plate so that you have more energy essentially. And taking the aligned actions, like so many people think, here's the thing. I froze again. I hope I'm still here. It says I'm still here. Let me check. I'm going to check my own Facebook group and see if I'm still here. Okay, it says I'm live. Beth, maybe it's your internet? I don't know. Mine still says I'm live. I just lost my train of thought. Okay, so when I had a corporate job when I was 25, I haven't had to work since I was 25 years old. I'll be 32 in August. This is when I was getting started in network marketing. It only took me 4 months to quit my corporate job after starting my network marketing business. But that's because I was laser focused. That's because I was taking the right aligned actions. I wasn't scrolling on Facebook. I wasn't doing shit that wasn't actually making me money. I was laser focused on how can I serve people and what are my income producing activities. So this applies to any area of life. It's just easiest to talk about money specifically. So another part to taking aligned action is you have to take time to be able to hear the guidance that's coming in. This is your third eye chakra and your crown chakra. So spending 5 minutes a day meditating, it doesn't have to be every day, 3 days a week, start out. Even if this is like just putting yourself in the bathroom or closet away from your family or whatever it is so that you can be in the quiet long enough to get the guidance. Go in nature, spend a couple minutes in nature. Because when you're trying to control it all yourself and do it all yourself, you're going to block the guidance from coming in. So ask your angels to help you. So I don't have time to talk about this today actually, but in our elite course, which I'm going to talk about in a minute, we will be talking about how to clear up your energy leaks and blocks and manage your time. And I'll also be talking about that on the group call tomorrow, which I'm going to leave myself a note for, which that's one of the bonuses I'll explain in a minute. The last thing, though, that I want to say in conclusion about everything we've talked about today with removing your blocks and taking aligned action is that worthiness, lack of worthiness, is one of the biggest blocks that will block you literally every fucking time. So if you don't believe that you're worthy of more money, how do you know that you don't believe this? Or how do you know that you feel unworthy? Think about this. Do you feel weird when people buy you something? Do you feel weird when someone helps you? If the answer is yes, I get it, I've been there. But that means that you are struggling with worthiness because you don't feel worthy of receiving. And in order to manifest money, you have to step into the receiving mode. Excuse me one second. Excuse me. So I don't feel bad when people pay me in my business because I know what I have to offer is fucking amazing and will change their life. So I don't feel guilty receiving money from them. So really think about that. So now I'm going to talk to you guys about what I've been talking about with our Abundant Goddess Elite program. And I will be staying on for questions at the end of this, so make sure that you stay on. And if you are listening to the replay, I will answer questions after, so please put those in the comments as well. I'm not sure yet if I'm going live tomorrow or not. I'll keep you guys updated, but do turn on your notifications. That way you know when I'm going live. So, our most demanded course ever that has had the biggest results with our clients in there within the first module, Abundant Goddess Bootcamp, it's back. And I'm so excited because I said it wasn't going to come back for a year. And that's what I planned on doing because I have a lot of other courses lined up for you. However, when I saw the people, the alumni, their results, they just finished a couple weeks ago, I was like, fuck, I can't hold these tools back from people. People are still asking me if they can join. So I can't hold this life-changing program back from you. And now we have 3 bonus lessons, never before taught content on manifesting money. So I'm going to talk deeply about quantum leaping like we talked about today, taking aligned action. We're going to go deep into time management, energy leaks and blocks, removing those. And the last thing we're going to be talking about is creating an environment to support abundance. So creating rituals and habits in your life that support your flow of abundance. Not only that, you actually get access when you get the elite program. So you can join the course with the normal program, the basic program where you get the 6 modules, or you can join the elite program where you get the 3 bonus lessons. With the elite program, you also get access to our monthly group coaching calls. So this is a group call that I do for all of my one-on-one clients. We meet once a month and I teach them a certain thing, a certain topic each month based on what we're talking about that month, but it's always about chakras and it's always about mindset. It's always about manifestation, self-worth, all of those things because they all go together. So you'll get plugged into those as well. And our first call kicks off tomorrow actually. So if you join tonight, you can get plugged into that bonus call now. And then all of the bonus lessons will be coming up soon. So this course is fucking next level. People get insane results. People have like triple, quadruple more than that, their income. We teach about the chakras, we teach about self-worth, and we teach about money manifestation. And when you join the elite program, like I said, you get the 3 bonus lessons on money manifestation and access to the group coaching calls. Plus, this week only through Friday, you have a chance to get up to $444 worth of calls, breakthrough one-on-one calls with me for completely free, for free. And the reason why I did this is because the people in our one-on-one breakthrough program are getting next level fucking results in our calls. Literally 5 minutes in, I'm seeing like we're doing it on video calls. I see their stress melting away. I see clarity coming in. We create an action plan specific to their goals to get them results. So I probably won't be able to offer this crazy bonus again where you can get this many one-on-one calls for free. But I wanted to offer it to you this time because I want everyone to be able to get a taste of this to see what kind of next level results you can get in your life. So Let me know if you have any questions about that, because those early bird bonuses are over on Friday, so you won't want to wait. You'll want to act now on that. But guys, this is the most next level course I've ever created, plus all the bonus content. I can't even imagine, like, you guys are going to be millionaires like next week. It's going to be fucking amazing. I'm just checking my notes. So let me know if you guys have any questions that are on live. I will do a training on how I got my new business to 6 figures in 6 months. I put that on my list. But this course is really for anybody. This course is for you if you've known about manifestation for 20 years. This course is for you if you're brand new at manifestation. This course is for anybody that desires more in their life, and relationships and money and fulfillment and business and life, just anything. We're teaching you how to create abundance in every area of life. We're teaching you how to identify what's blocking you and holding you back from what you desire. So this course is for everyone. I have people from all walks of life in our courses. So if you're struggling with money and don't know how you're going to pay your rent, this is for you. I've been there before, and I've found the money to invest in courses and coaches myself. And that's actually what pushed me through to get to my breakthrough. This course is also for you if you're making 6 figures and you have all that you want. I've been there as well. I'm there right now, you know, like, I don't need anything, but I continue to invest in myself with coaches and courses because I want to keep leveling up so that I can impact even more people. And the more abundance of money that I have, the more impact I can have on the world, and the more the vibration, the more the vibration of the planet raises as I raise my vibration. So you are worthy of abundance. You are deserving. It's not bad to want things for yourself. Just checking my notes again. Okay. The reason I'm passionate about this program is because I mentioned this on the live yesterday. Literally, I never really struggled a lot with money. Like, I always had, like, lived paycheck to paycheck, and I had a lot of debt. But then I lived at a 6-figure business for years. And then I had a rough year last year and went through some shit. I was still making good money, but my expenses were essentially outweighing some of my income because I still had the 6-figure expenses. So anyway, I went through that, and it was fucking hard. And I didn't know that I was ever going to get out. Like, I totally went into the shithole. But I came out, and I came out higher than ever before. And I just want everyone else to have that breakthrough, to get unstuck, to literally manifest all that you desire. It's not about the money. It's about the freedom. It's about being fucking happy. It's about having all that you love and the ability to do all that you want to do, whether that's traveling or supporting your loved ones or supporting causes, whatever it is. And I fucking love the results that the people get in our courses and seeing them have shifts so quickly. One of my girls just moved into her new dream place. One of my other clients is now looking at dream places for herself to move into. And like I talked about earlier, people have been like tripling, quadrupling or more their income. And not only that, people are feeling more confident, happier in themselves and their body, and just overall feeling more grounded and peaceful and happy in life. So if this resonates with you, I would absolutely love to have you. It would be the joy of my heart. But no worries if not. Like, I'm here to serve you however I can. I do these free videos for you to get plugged into because I love you and I care. So I don't think anyone's on live at the moment. But in case anyone is, put any questions that you have in the comments below. And I will answer them later / now if I see it come through. But if you're listening to the replay and you have questions, you can put them in the comments and I will answer them later. And also, like I said, be sure to turn your notifications on so that you know when I'm coming on to do these live videos. I'm just trying to think if there's anything else that I missed. I think that about covers it all. I will leave the page for the program in the comments. That way you guys can look at it and you can sign up on that page. If you are an alumni though, reach out to me if you're wanting to get into the bonus content because the button to sign up for that isn't on that page. It's in a separate thing because you guys get a discount. All right, my loves. Well, if you're feeling led to the course, just know, like I always say, it's safe to trust the desires of your heart. They're put on your heart for a reason, and don't let your ego win, because you deserve to live a life of abundance. You deserve to manifest all of your desires. You don't have to struggle anymore. I love you so much. Thank you for being here with me today. Let me know if you have any questions. Let me know if you're on the replay, hashtag replay. I don't know why I did the peace sign. And let me know, again, if you didn't let me know in the comments yet, where you're tuning in from, what you're grateful for today, and what your intention was. And if you got all the way to the end, let me know what you learned about, what your biggest takeaway was. And if you have questions about the course and you don't want to sign up yet, reach out to me. Ask me. If you have hesitations, that's what I'm here for. I understand 1000%. I love you all so much. Have the best night ever, and I will see you soon. Bye.